Pen apparently. Father Campbell's. It's a rectangular-sized map. So putting a portal on this side of the map is not a bad idea. And putting a portal probably on the opposite side over in the carnival wouldn't be a bad idea either, arguably. Let's also break some doors in passing. So that way we can reduce resources later down the line. Not on this gen. Let's get a portal here, though. We don't want to put down too many portals, arguably. Had someone request demo build tonight. So they are here on Ruin. That doesn't have a lot of progress. Delclay has camping cross map. Oh yeah, there are some nasty things you can do with Demo's portals. No doubt about that. I didn't charge it up fast enough. Or soon enough, rather, to be exact. I will say the amount of progress on that gen might suggest 2 people, but doesn't look like it. Scratch marks going from left to right. Stopping here. Yep, there's Claudie. That's fine. We'll reduce resources. They're still up a gen. There's still 2 people on gens elsewhere. Scratch that. 1 person on gens elsewhere, as we do see Nia. Hit. And hit the pallet. Go for it. And let's see. She'll not drop. Let's mind game. It was the build that Astarva featured on a stream. Was the build, to be exact. I'm curious. There's Deadheart. Excuse me. Oh, Leon must have went back onto his gen. Alright, let's put you here. Let's check the gen that they're on over here. You don't see anyone outside of 40 meters, suggesting they're still nearby. There's Leon. And they must have been aura blocked on that gen. Hi, Leon boy. And Marijuana. How you doing today? Love the name, by the way. Welcome to the Guilty Ones. I am Mark, aka Guildspire. I'm an educational Dead by Daylight player. He teaches Ghosts how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. Alright, Leon seems to want to insta drop every pallet. We play window. He does. Hide the red light. You'll have to drop this pallet. Yeah, with demo, you don't want to aim directly at the window in case they fake. You want to aim a little bit out. That way you catch them on the way too. Barbecue and chili go off. We also have a portal right here. Oh, Ruin's out. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. There was a survivor back here. But I do not know where. Looks like they may have run around me. Devour Hope, make your choice, and Surge. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. There's Leon. I was just going to wait a few extra seconds in case he had BT and was trying to bait out the BT hit. There's the Deadheart. And Leon DCs. Why, Leon? Why would you DC? I'm curious now if Leon had a DS and was wanting me to eat it. Or if he had BT applied and I waited out just long enough. I wonder. Barbecue and chili shows me once again a whole lot of nothing. Let's pop this real quick. They're gonna go for the onion. Unfortunately, because Leon was the obsession, however, it does mean that I will no longer gain stacks of save. So 2 of my perks are dead at this moment. I might have to purposely eat a DS. There's Thundook. I mean, no better time than the present to see if we can eat a DS off of Nia. That looks like Jane's gonna try and take aggro instead. So we'll do this. Hi, Claude. Interesting choice to sit there. There really wasn't a reason to. It's not like you have a flashlight for a flashlight save either. At the red light and swing. Almost got her on the pallet camp. She'll probably go back to the pallet though. Let's get down. And let's hook you next to our portal. Blend deck gonna blend? Apparently. You see one person in the middle. That should be Nia based on the aura read, I believe. That is indeed Nia. She's gonna go for the drop down. Keep in mind that she has Dead Hard. She has a vault. Yep, we'll vault with her. And she has a pallet, but she does not play it. Why? Let's actually get her to loop this way. We'll shred. I was hoping to get her to loop the other way, where I could probably have gotten the hit, but oh well. She'll vault again. See if she doubled back. She did not. Oh, she did. She has pallet. It's the very weak pallet, however. And we're on to the right idea, just not the right execution. That'll be number 3 on that window. Right here to my left. So she can't reuse that one. Yep, that's fine. We'll shred. And what's the game plan now? You used up a lot of these windows. She'll vault that one. No Dead Hard left. Let's down you. Put you on hook. Doesn't sound like they're on the gen in middle at this point. So what gens are they on? Probably that one to my right. Let's take a look. Yep, I was correct. Scratch marks falling off it, and what looks to be a Jane to my right. No, that's blood. That's Claudette. All right, Claudia girl. Well, let's chase you. Will you go for the window or go for the pallet? Go for the window. Quick and quiet. Do you have a Dead Heart? Let's shred you. And put you in the basement. Hopefully we can find Jane thereafter off a barbecue and just end this match. There it is. Yes, we can actually. Now, we don't have a portal directly next to it, but it's at least closer than I am right now. It'd be faster to teleport here than it would be to walk the entire way. Hi, Jane. Yes. I will read your fortune. Your fortune is that you shall die. What's my fortune? My fortune's that I will kill the Jane. Ah, I see. Thank you. I appreciate it. And with that being said, let's do as the fortune teller says. Put down a portal for some extra blood points. Then teleport. And we'll get another 200 off of the open portal one more time. Well, with that being said, GG, well played to the survivors. Mother's Dwelling or Temple of Purgations, looking like Mother's Dwelling. So we're going to put down a portal. Right now, Demo's record during SBMM is 1-0. Let's try and find these survivors ASAP. Let's go to middle, put a portal here. Check these gens. Let's check this corner gen. Alright, they are on it. There's Kate. Do you have sprint burst? Not a sprint burst. That was such an odd play then. You walked away as if you did and were trying to bait out a hit. So we do know that Tap is back there. That's a light, however. Now, would Tap immediately go back to the gen, see me chase Kate, or no? That's the question of the day. Hard to say for certain. Let's put down a portal real quick. We do see a gen on the back corner be done, however. That's less than ideal. We know at least 2 people are off of gens, now 3 people total. We don't know where the 4th one is, however. So let's actually patrol our other gens. Nothing here. In that case, I want to play this. Let's go back to Tap's gen. See if he's on it. No such luck. Okay, I don't think they're in middle either. Let's double check. Nothing on middle. Let's check Shack then. Alright, we do see Nia. No work on Shack as of this moment, however. Now, scratch marks would indicate she's still here. Good hit. We got caught on the locker. It looks like she's leaving Shack entirely. Going to this pallet. Continuing and holding W more or less. She's now on this tile. Unless she has a dead hard, which she does. Nicely done. Shred. And now what? Oh, lot of nothing. What gen did they, or which portal did they cleanse? Looks like the one on the right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna activate this portal and portal to middle. He did commit to it, which is unfortunate. We'll hit the Kate, and then she has a pallet to her left, probably. Yep. Yeah, she's playing pallets for shred. She goes inside. That was a life. That's right. Completely forgot that she had life. Should be paying more attention. She has a pallet and a window on this loop. But she doesn't play them, strangely enough. So she'll go down respectively. This will mean we're 1 for 1 on hooks to gens as of this moment. They're probably going to cleanse, which is fine by me. There's nothing much directly there. That is A-okay. We see them working on the heal. I feel like there may have been a person on the gen over by Shack on the right. So we're going to want to make our way over there. Another problem is that we do see Ruin is in between where the heal was and the hook. Chances are they might stumble across that as they're on their way. No one here, in fact. Odd. Well, let's make our way back to the unhook. There's Kate. Where's the other one, the unhooker? I hear them here. That's Nancy. Alright, let's chase out Nancy then. There goes Ruin. That's exactly what I was afraid of. So now we need to rely on Pop. Let's keep that in mind. She has a pallet on this tile. But she didn't seem to know where I was coming from. Odd. I didn't attempt any red light mind game tricks. No, nothing special. Just straight up. So there's the portal at Shack. We do see another person on another gen. We don't know how long they've been there for either. So instead of going for a tap at Shack, let's go for what I believe to be Nia on this gen to pop it. Has some very mild progression. Nothing we need to pop before we chase. Instead, we'll get the M1. And now she's going to Smoke Shack. No, she's keeping on this. Gets the shred. And now she's moving to the tile here. She doesn't make that, however. Dead Hard does work, but you're able to shred to the pallet, or to the vault, and deny her the vault instead. So that actually worked out pretty well. I see one person there. Let's go over here. We can catch up where they are at. I think that's Nancy's aura. So far, nothing. Yeah, the aura blocks are getting pretty frustrating, I will not lie. We do see scratch marks suggesting they're heading for the unhook. So let's pressure that. And instead of going for the pickup right away, they go for that. That's a mistake in my opinion. Though it would basically save you time, save you from me teleporting to you, but still not a good idea. Then go to pick up Tap. Hello, Tappy boy. I do see you behind that rock, however, Nancy. Don't think that I don't. There's the Nancy. Let's go for her ASAP. Thankfully, we are on 7 stacks of save at this point, so we are going to make up distance quick. Nia's over here, and Nancy's in no man's land. Let's hook you. Man, you guys make a lot of distance now when you're on the ground, I will say. No one's gone for the unhook. I'm surprised that we didn't see Kate do so. Barbecue usually shows me nothing. But there's the unhook. There's Tap, and then there's Nia. Let's go for Nia, then. We still don't know if there's a DS in game or not. Yeah, he tries to bait up the shred again. Not having it. Let's break instead of shred. It'll be just as fast. And let's continue on her. She has another pallet coming up on this tile. Let's the shred, keeping our distance. We can know for a fact at least 3 people are off of Gen since they're healing. Let's pick you up. And put you on the hook over here. We do see Tap, we see Nancy, and we see Kate. Let's focus in on the non-obsessions first, like Tappy Boy here. Since he is off the Gen, we know for a fact that he does not have DS. Let's put you on a hook. I do believe that you are dead on hook. No, you're not. Now let's go back to the Gen. This is poppable. So let's get it regressed by 20 seconds. And Nancy, if you think I have not seen you, you are dead wrong. Let's wait out the momentum. And let's get a bit ambitious here. There's the dead art. Let me get that out of the way. Let's hook you. Which should mean Nancy's on death hook as Kate has only been hooked once. And then we can go for Kate thereafter. Looks like they're healing. I could have teleported potentially to middle, and that may have helped out a bit, but they're gonna spend 16 seconds healing. Right behind these trees. There's Kate. Let's make sure we shred her to keep our stacks. Not that we'll need them for too much longer, arguably. Yep, no vault there, my dear. Let's put you up on hook, and then ideally, we'll hook her far enough away so that way we can see Tap on barbecue. Excuse me. Do apologize about that. Allergies have been acting up today. We do see Tap on barbecue moving from right to left over by Shack. So let's try and cut him off. Let's see if he's going to continue on his pathing. Hard to say for certain. No real signs of it. If they do go for the unhook, we can teleport back to middle, theoretically. Maybe I should have put a portal back at the hook to play it safe, but oh, as he well. Did not see tap. So let's walk ourselves back over to the hook and look around for the hatch as we do. I did not see it earlier, so it's hard to say for certain. But imagine that's what Tap is doing. He's just looking for the hatch at this point. Alright, Kate is dead. Hatch will be open momentarily. And if Tap's already found it, good on him. If he hasn't, however, it'll be a race. Alright, I literally could not see that at all. I'll be real. Alright, let's put a portal here. We don't have a portal closer to that exit gate, but we'll make ourselves over there. Thankfully, it is along one wall. I can kind of keep an eye as I'm making my way over. Let's put it on this corner. As a noise notification. I don't know where exactly, though. I think it's towards middle. Hard to say, though. Then we can just keep this up and get some radar for Killer Instinct. I can see that one there, but I can't see this one. Nope. I think we can see both now, so we don't even need that if we don't want. But might as well have it up for an early warning. Doesn't hurt. Tappy boy. Is that a light? No. I think that's a blade of grass. Yeah, I can see that little flashing there, but it's not the red light. It's just me being able to see the exit gate, but like a blade of grass hitting a pixel or something. I don't know which. Well, don't have much time now, Tap. And looks like he's not going to go for it, which I respect. There's not exactly many ways out of this scenario unless he found a key, theoretically speaking, which is a play. I have seen people get that lucky, to be real. But with that being said, that will be another win for the Demogorgon and make it so that at this point in time, we are 2-0 on SBMM. Not bad at all. But GG, well played to the survivors. Rotten Fields. Not a great map for us, but we can use our portals to our advantage. We have one in middle, which will cover a good amount of distance. Let's get one over by Harvester. Specifically over by our Ruin. We can kind of protect this. Unfortunately, putting a portal right here might also give them a bit of information that something important is there, at the very least. Does Bill have Sprint Burst? No. He doesn't. Is he lagging? Yeah, he is. Great. So, no idea where he is. Guess go for the gen. There's the gun. We'll get a hit on him. He goes for the vault. That's fine by me. And let's push him towards Harvester. We play this tile. He does not. He wants to play Harvester for some reason. He's not vaulting the normal way. Okay, that means... Because survivors forget all the time that I can just down you there. Make my life that much more difficult, Leon. I appreciate it. Let's hook you here and then search around with barbecue and chili. Shows me nothing much, actually. Suggesting that they're all within 40 meters. Check that, Chen. We see Nia here. Or is that Jane? Hard to say. Jane it is. Let's give chase on her. Keep in mind that there's no pallet here. Just gonna find that out the hard way. Look at the hit. And where does she go thereafter? Does she go to Harvester? She goes to the pallet. That's the shred. We're not going to lose that much distance. We see what looks like a Nia to our right. And put you on the hook. Bill's saboing that. Don't need to worry about that as there's another hook not too far away. So, good attempt, I will say, Bill. Good attempt. Barbecuing chili shows us one person in the middle. Arguably, that will be the Bill. And once again, our aura reads, or lack thereof, are really punishing. We're just not seeing anyone on barbecue. So odd. Check around. See what gens they might be on. There's an 8-second regression on that gen. That's a hit. Already on 5 stacks of saves, so we're keeping up our distance. Does she fall off the LT wall? She does. She's heading towards Mitri. Let's down her before she's able to get to it, so we don't have to waste time on it. At the same time, I kind of want to obviously get rid of the pallet Mitri, but it's not the be-all end-all. You only see one person on the aura read. No idea where the other one is. Because of that, let's pressure the unhook. They are attempting to heal. There's Jane. There's Bill. Jane's out of position while Bill is in position. Doesn't matter if she has BD, and subsequently if she has DS. If she has DS, it's very likely that Bill does too, however. She does not, so still an unknown on Bill. Barbecuing chili, once again, shows me only one survivor. Over by Mitri. They were on the gen, that's Nia, which means that she does not have DS. 8 stacks of save, or rather 7 stacks of save, will keep the distance. And she goes out into the corner again, why? Good dodge, I should have waited, been a bit more patient. And she's looking over her shoulder a lot now. Put you on hook. There's Leon. What's the attempted play here, Leon? Are you going to try and go for the... Nope. I was going to think maybe it's sabotage like Bill. But no dice there. Roll down you. Put you on hook, Leon, me boy. Let's see if the others are on a gen at this point. I think we see one person to our left. And we see one person over here. We also see blood more likely than not from the Nia. Also looks like there's no one on that gen after all. Unfortunate. There's Nia. Will you play locker? Or LT wall, rather. Good dodge. Let's play the T-wall again. And she falls off it pretty early. She does have a pallet, however. The shred, pushing her back onto the T-wall. Now onto the L-wall. Down. And we still haven't hooked Bill, have we? He's our only stack of barbecue left. Which does mean that everyone's on death hook. All the non-obsessions. We see one person on that gen on the other side of Shack. Arguably could have teleported to Shack, but we'll walk. And we're going to pressure Jane as well, as that way Leon's less incentivized to go for the gen. She vaults. She goes to Mitri, which could be a bit of a problem. Shred that. Flashbang. Good attempt. On a normal... Wait, she's lagging. I don't know where she went now. That was unfortunate. We had the potential down, but because of that lag, I wasn't sure where she's going to end up. Instant shred. Hey, found my ruin, and you will die with that knowledge, my friend. Let's put you up on hook, and we're going to try and find Bill before I can find Leon. Would be nice. We see 1 and 2. I want to say Bill's on the left one, but let's check this one for Leon real quick. If he is there, we could potentially just down him, and then go for the one that Bill is on. Perfect. We'll get our hit, we'll lose some stacks to save, but that's okay. Don't need to worry about that too much. I wasn't expecting them to just play that. Great decisions, Bill, but okay. And where are we heading off to? You have another pallet. Let's hope that he would insta-drop it. Defaults. Fine by me. Now, he actually played himself here by going on that backside. Makes it very difficult for him to move around. Now, Bill could theoretically have a deliverance. This will be his first hook. But we'll try and get Leon to a hook pretty close thereafter. And this way it even stops him from Kobeing, which he's attempting to as of this moment. That's 2. Number 3 is Entity Summoned. And that will be that. Let's get some extra deviousness points, weapon on portals. Since we did not get many shreds that match, I would say. I think maybe 1 or 2. Oh, and hatch spawned right underneath me too, holy hell. GG, well played to these survivors. So either Disturbed Ward or Father Campbell's Chapel. Verdict is Disturbed Ward. So we're gonna want to use our portals here. We want to probably put 1 on each side and then in middle as well to play it safe. We should also break this door on the left-hand side right here. That way they can reduce the value for later. We're gonna put a portal upstairs. There goes Ruin very quickly. That is unfortunate, but does give me some inclination as to where they are as of this moment. Let's see. We didn't see any scratch marks. It's hard to say for certain. Scratch marks going to the gen. And looks like they respected Terraritus very quickly. They spent very little time wanting to be around me. So we know 1 person's off a gen, but with Ruin being gone this early, we want to commit to our chases instead of just pushing them around on the generators, arguably. That was a 2-person gen at the very least, very possibly a Prove Thyself in addition to. She goes for the vault, and because we had not started chase, that means that that vault did not count towards the progress of the, the vault progress. Vault counter, whatever you want to call it. I had a red light, see if she pallet camps. She does not pallet camp, instead she insta-drops. Let's keep that in mind. Does she have a Dead Heart? That was a 2nd gen. But very quickly as well. Very interesting. No footsteps for the flashlight save. We do see someone trying to. On our right. There's Cheryl. I'm sure, though, since that gen went off as quickly as it did, there's more likely not a 2nd person. And a non-obsession on top of which. So let's pressure the Feng Min. That way we can ideally go... Where is he playing? He's playing out on the Z wall. Alright. Scratch marks go towards pallet. Dead hard, there it is. That's down. It's hard to get the angle for the flashlight. But we got the move just in time. We'll get the hook. We'll immediately be back in chase. You see one other person, 2 other people, not on gens anymore. So go to Shack. We have 5 stacks to save. We do not lose a lot of distance. Let's see if she has Dead Hard. Sure enough. And knowing we have the other 2, we can go for the pickup immediately. Not have to worry about Cheryl, which is the only other one with a med kit. We do see the unhook. Barbecue and chili. Shows us no one, suggesting everyone was within 40 meters of us. Alright. Scratch marks went upstairs. She does not go for the pallet, however. She will this time. I thought there was more distance between me and the pallet. I was wrong. Chances are that someone else will go for the unhook as we speak. Or not. Oh, they were. Outside. Going this direction. There's the Thingman. There's one with the medkit. Save now. And she does not play the tile next to her, trying to gain some distance between me and the hook, I think. Right, down. There's 2 people. And 1 gen. So they're still working on gens all the while. We're keeping them busy, but at the same time, they're still cranking out 1 gen every 80 seconds. We see Feng Min is probably 99. Let's go for her, ASAP. She has the vault coming up. That's 1 time in chase. There we are. Dead hard. Down. No flashlight save incoming. Let's hook her back in pocket. And then look for the other 2 injured. Looks like Cheryl's the only one really working on gens. Thankfully, that gen they're on is right next to my portal. We see Cheryl, but there's 2 people there. One of them should have been injured, theoretically speaking. But we'll go for Cheryl at this point in time. Shred, stack to save. She's gonna move to middle. We don't see any sign of them going for the unhook yet. Keywords, of course. Shred. 1 person's on that gen, actually. We're gonna ignore Cheryl for a second. I want to pressure this gen ASAP. See if the person's injured too. And sure enough, they are. Excellent. Good fake on the vault. But this does put them into a bit of an awkward situation. Shall I go to middle? The good news is, since all the non-obsessions are just about dead on hook, I'm pretty sure we should be in a pretty advantageous spot for this chase. The angle for this would be very awkward. No flashlight save. Then let's go immediately back to that gen and pop it. Alright, every non-obsession now is on death hook, I do believe. Because Cheryl has not been hooked at this point. So yeah, every non-obsession is on death hook. Let's make our way back to the unhook. I know if that's a non-obsession, not Cheryl. I think that's Cheryl, though. Which would be a smart play by them. Now, they didn't go for it right away. There's additional scratch marks suggesting more than 1 survivor here. There's Feng Min. Let's go for her. She'll probably vault. No, she doesn't. That's surprising. That's it. And she'll go down to the vault, I think. Pallet. We'll dodge it. No additional pallet there. How do you want to play this? A lot of survivors forget that I can actually dodge that pallet entirely. Dead hard. Getting on it. There it is. Down. We have basement right here to work with. Sounds like middle might not be a bad pop target. 8 seconds off of that gen. That has a portal next to it. portal. Let's pop it. These signs where the survivor went. No. Now let's go to middle. We know that add progress too. No progress on that gen. Looks like they're taking the time to heal first. Makes sense. No progress there. Let's check this pocket. We found another non-obsession. Ania. We'll get a hit here. And looks like she's going to Shack. Do we have the distance we need to go for the shred here? There's Dead Hard, but not good enough. There's one person on the gen at the active portal next to it. Let's keep that in mind. So we're probably going to want to portal immediately there. Let's pop it again. Let that regress. Alright, let's check middle. Very mild progression. Let's check this pocket then. I think they're close enough to that portal that they're going to be oblivious. There's the vault. That's Cheryl. Hello there, Cheryl, me girl. The shred piece to keep our stacks. And where are we heading off to now? She has the pallet coming up. Will she instant drop? She does not. And it has a vault coming up. Does not go for it. She'll instant drop this time. I can still track you while blind. That's not much of an issue. And I don't know if you have Dead Hard or not. You do. Hold down since you Dead Harded past the pallet. The pallet was going to be your saving grace, but not today, my friend. Let's see what we find on barbecue and chili for the last non-obsession. And worst than worst, we put a portal at her feet. I don't know what I just saw in the distance. I feel like it was something, but maybe just something rendered in. C'est la vie. Sounds like they were working on this gen after all. Let's teleport to here, activating it. Just in time too. Now, she wanted to take a BT hit. Wasn't going to allow that, so we're going to instead go for the Feng Min. And we saw the hatch at some point. I feel like it was in middle. But I can't say for certain, to be honest with you. It's been a hot minute. Now, I know they had bounced landings, no Dead Hard. There's Cheryl going for the flashlight save. That's not happening either. It's hard for me to hear Cheryl's moans through the Feng Min's. There she is. Pretty sure we've already used this pallet too. So attack ya. We're not gonna pick you up because you could potentially be the obsession since you have DS. But with that being said, that should probably result in us getting a 4K. Since she is the obsession, we'll use our pop timer as a 45-second DS timer as well. And just wait it out. Don't have any more portals for extra deviousness, so that's fine by me. When she gets back up with Unbreakable, we'll be right here, Cheryl, me girl. Just gonna wait out 45 seconds at the very least. Because that's 45 seconds since the hook on the Feng Min, but not your full unhook. I'd argue that was a bit longer. So 45 seconds might actually be generous, if anything. But in this case, you can't exactly be all too certain. 45 seconds have been up. And the result is we are in the clear. Not bad at all. Well, that being said, that will make Demo our, what, third killer with a 4-0 record during SPMM. Not bad at all. I will say that SPMM today seemed a bit off on Demo, but it wasn't so bad that it was noticeable. But GG, well played to the survivors.